Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be putting together my month in review for the things that I was listening and the highlights of my month for March 2024. Thank you so much for joining me. If you like content like this, make sure you give it a thumbs up, subscribe so we can be friends and share more of this wonderful world of paper crafting. Okay, let's jump in. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the three colors that I have been using for the month of March in my month in review journal. And then I'm going to do some doodles that resemble the doodles that I did in my other pages. If you want to see how the pages for the things that I was watching and reading came out, I'm going to leave it linked right here for you so you can watch it. Now let's dive into what I was listening to in the month of March. For those of you who have not noticed, I am a Latina, Puerto Rican to be exact, and in March, Bad Bunny came to Colorado, to Denver, for his Most Wanted tour. And let me tell you, it was an experience of one of a kind. So in preparation for that concert, I have to tell you that Bad Bunny was playing nonstop in my radio for that whole month. This girl wanted to make sure that I went in to that concert knowing every single lyric from his songs. And I have to say, I think I was able to accomplish it. It was a sold out venue at the Bowl Arena, and it was just amazing to see so many people rooting for this guy from my island, from Puerto Rico, and showing him so much love and just thinking where he came from and all the things that he did to get to where he's at. That was very inspiring, and it was just amazing. Plus the music, let me tell you, I went in there, never sat down, danced till my feet hurt. I am 40 plus, and I thought, oh my gosh, I feel like I'm a teenager again. No, my body the next day was reminding me to stay in my lane, to stay in my 40s. But it was just amazing. If you have an opportunity to go to a Bad Bunny concert, I highly recommend. Yes, it's a little pricey, the tickets, but it's so worth it. Okay, so now I'm going to also put pictures of the memories of the highlights that happened in March for my family and also for my other work. And for March, my children take Taekwondo and they were able to graduate to a different belt. So I took a picture and then I printed it in my selfie Canon printer and then put adhesive on the back using my Xeron sticker maker. And then I was able to put it there because I want to write a little bit about their achievement and how happy I am for them. Also, at my work, we had this project that was to incubate these eggs. And let me tell you, it was an experience of a lifetime. So I work for an effective needs program here in Colorado, and we deal with different behavior issues and in children. And the psych decided that it would be a good idea for the group to have a project to do together, and it was a brilliant idea. She got eggs from a farm and an incubator system, and we went through the whole process of adding the eggs to the incubator, taking care of the eggs for 21 days, and then seeing the eggs hatch. It was an amazing experience because every week we had to do something different to the eggs in the incubator. For example, we had to do candling, where we got the eggs one by one in a dark room, put a light under to see if it was a viable egg or not. And all the kids, including my own, we were so invested in this process. So after 3 weeks, when the eggs were ready to hatch, it was like all the teachers of the program and the children, we were waiting. One of them even put the camera, their phone, with external battery to record in to see the whole hatching, and it was so beautiful seeing the eggs hatching. I'm gonna put a few videos here so you can see the excitement and the experience, but it was so amazing. And then when they hatched, they were very fragile, and the kids needed to be very careful with them, and they all got to name one of the eggs, because I think we had 9 that survived, and we were able to name them, and then they would able to hold them after a bit. So the chicks were with us for, I would say, about 2 weeks after they hatched, and the whole school was up in arms, not up in arms, but they were like in such a excitement mode that they wanted to go see the eggs, not the eggs, the chicks. And we didn't let kids that were not part of the program hold them, because they're fragile. And then after the 2 weeks, they went home, and everybody loved these eggs. So I wanted to capture that special moment when my kids got to see the eggs for the first time. Not the eggs, I keep calling it eggs, the chicks for the first time. And it was just an amazing experience that I wanted to document in my month in review for March. Okay, so what do I want to show you with all of this is that you can journal about anything and everything. I picked a moment in the month of March, took some pictures, printed them, put it in my journal, and then wrote about the experience. When it comes to journaling, my biggest suggestion is for you just to start. I know that sometimes we think journaling is something deep and cathartic, and yes, it could be all of that, but it can also be just a way for you to capture your moment on paper. And this is what I did for the month of March, to capture many moments that happen in March on paper. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'm going to do a quick flip through right here of my other pages. And like I said, I'm going to leave those linked here for you to watch if you want to see the process. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you found some inspiration on these pages and that you follow me for more content like this. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.
Me llega esa duda que siempre estremece. Si valgo algo, ¿quién soy? Si alguien me amara como soy. Me he sentido mal todos estos meses, pero sé que el día vendrá en que la luz me brillará. Quiero solo esa mirada que me asegure que no pasa nada, que todo